The International Coalition of Sites of Conscience is the only global network connecting sites of memory, historic sites, museums that remember past events and then connect those past events to contemporary challenges with the ultimate goal of creating a different future. A site of conscience is a place of memory. It can be a large national museum. It can be a small historic house. It can be a memory initiative. But what is the same about all sites of conscience, the approaches that are shared across all of these venues, is that it's a place where individuals can come together, they can share their stories, and they can listen to the stories of others. And it's by creating this space for both sharing and listening that we begin to understand people coming from different perspectives. And it's only through creating these opportunities that we can create an environment of empathy, understanding, and in the context of transitional justice, lasting peace and the prevention of recurrence of atrocity. Stories matter because ultimately we are looking at truth-telling. We are looking at exploring history with an eye toward the future. If these events occurred, what can we do, those of us who experienced them, to prevent them from happening again? What lessons can be drawn from conflicts around the world, from history, from the legacies of those conflicts, and how can we apply those lessons today in countries emerging from conflict? If we can look at history, if we can look at the environment that led to these events happening, if we can take the lessons of those experiences and provide everyone with an opportunity to take ownership over how they would like to move forward, to engage in rebuilding the social fabric post-conflict, then that peace will be a lasting peace. But it must be inclusive, it must be holistic, and it must be an opportunity for everyone across that particular country to identify a role and play a role in ensuring these events do not happen again. Empathy, I think, is at the core of our being able to move forward in a way that respects universal human rights, but on a more individual level, it allows us to create bonds with individuals around us. During conflict, all members of society experience extraordinary trauma. Very often during conflict, the roles between victim and perpetrator are fluid. It is impossible to emerge from conflict without having experienced profound physical trauma and emotional trauma. When we can come together and hear the stories of those around us and understand that we are all suffering, only then can we come up with ways to prevent that suffering, to move forward in a way that allows healing and that allows a true commitment to ensuring that these events never happen again.